This is David Goliath. I'm just making a video on my on the serious epidemic that's going around the country, or even the world, with the trees all kind of drying out. They look diseased and have fungus. They all don't seem healthy. I mean, I guess people who have realized a big drastic change in the last maybe 5, 6 years with the drying up of these trees, limbs falling off, drying up. It's just very concerning, quite depressing to drive around my area up here in New York, Long Island, to see these trees kind of like breaking apart easily. I myself am a gardener. I normally have been gardening for quite a couple of years now, and it's quite depressing to see my many of the flowers that have thrived throughout the years kind of not reaching their potential in healthy leaves. I don't really use that much. I've seen a difference in my flowers and also vegetables I've grown in how they are in their strength and how they uphold throughout the summer. They're not bearing that much fruit or vegetables. Also, they don't seem to grow in the kind of the ways that I've seen how I've seen many of the flowers that I've planted year after year. Also, they've been perennials, and I don't really feed my plants a lot of those artificial manufactured Miracle Grow formulas. I pretty much I go natural. I give it a lot of healthy, pretty much a lot of stuff that I kind of make homemade with a lot of different vitamins. So I don't really like drench my flowers in the chemicalized stuff that you buy in the store, pre-made plant food, and it's just really disturbing. I mean, I wanted to express my feelings on it. I will here just a couple of videos, just a couple of stuff I've shot over driving around town, and also I went out to Montauk, Long Island, because I normally go to some winery around that area, and I was just jaw dropped and just shocked to see many of the trees and limbs falling off the highway. Um, you can actually see through many of the trees now. I mean, if people are familiar with Long Island, if you go out east, you'll see a lot of lot of trees. There's less this is an abundance of trees, and now with this these trees just kind of looking sickly, that you actually could see through them now. They're very thinned out. There are a lot of spots, bald spots in a lot of the trees. Ones that you were looked at many years in the past, where have grown really have thrived throughout the season, and it's quite disturbing to notice that. Also, here are shots of the winery. I think it was a peach tree here. They had like a series, a rows of trees now that are have broken apart and have died off. So I don't know what these owners of these lands have of these are actually coming up, what they're seeing from this. I mean, they're dried up lands here. Normally, when I come out here, I don't see this kind of dried up, burnt out look, and now with this strange phenomenon, we're seeing a lot of these this rapid decay of trees and trunks. It's just a really bizarre view and experience to actually see these very big prosperous trees that have been around for so long, just basically kind of look very sickly and deformed. It's just very quite an interesting people who are aware, who are aware of their environment, are quite it's quite shocking. And it's also I don't mean there's a lot of stuff going through my mind at the moment with a lot of the research I've done with this the radiation from Fukushima, a lot of the radiation pollution that's coming over, kind of spreading around the world. So it's kind of all like coming together after 5 years of this the earthquake that happened over there with the nuclear those nuclear those collapsing and breaking apart in the ocean due to the earthquake and the tsunami that happened over there, the coolers. There's a lot of stuff coming, kind of like just coming in my mind, and with the Agenda 21, also the new surveillance, the just a lot of the drones, the new technology that's kind of coming rapidly into our in daily life, the new technology that's breaking up now that are being introduced. I just think that a lot of this kind of the these a lot of these kind of strange things or phenomena are actually manufactured, maybe um, also just to kind of like clean out a lot of land, aerial land. To I don't know, it's just some weird thing that come in my mind. Maybe it has a connection with the new surveillance that is going around globally. Maybe the satellites are kind of, they just maybe somehow this kind of manufactured kill off of trees is to basically flatten out land so we could be easily monitored more through movements in I mean our daily lives. I guess it's kind of just to, I mean, because if you notice a lot of the those televised those kind of news reports that break out when there's like a criminal or kind of a fugitive on the run, you'll see these helicopters, these aerial view shots of how um, the police are chasing these fugitives up on the highway. Um, so I don't know. I'm just getting this idea that maybe that this clearing out is just kind of flatten out land. So these new technologies that are going to be flying in the air will easily monitor us more, or it'll be easier for these new cell towers. It's just some weird stuff that I find to really see this happening in this day and age, and not many people being aware of it. And they're not really. They're not. We should be already. We should be questioning our leaders now, or senators or local councilmen on kind of having on why this epidemic is happening. I mean, I'm sure this will eventually affect real estate sales. I don't know. I don't know how I see this thing coming together, but it doesn't look. It looks like it's going to be a have a huge impact on economies, also communities where we'll be living shortly. Recent reportings or kind of articles that I've been seeing now flying around the internet with the kind of the Agenda 21 effect on public transportation, where they want, I guess, less cars on the road now, and they're gonna have now they're gonna soon start with these kind of driverless pods for travel public roads, which have now arrived in certain countries like the Netherlands. They're experimenting with this new self-driving electric shuttle, which would run in regular traffic and take bookings via apps, which is quite interesting. So I wouldn't be shocked if this kind of technology would soon reach the U.S. in national highways, public transportation, where they want less cars on the highway taking our rights to enjoy freedom of transportation, and so and this is another interesting observation that I've seen. And this is quite disturbing because I see a lot of connections with other types of new Agenda 21 new laws, or laws that will be coming in effect shortly in many towns in the country, such as carbon tax, water meter kind of the charge we be charged for using our water, um, mile tax. So this is quite concerning to see many of these reports. Also, with many companies now um, transitioning to use of no long, of electronic employees, kind of robotic machines that would do transactions, no longer hiring need of human employees. So this is just another interesting trend that's now accelerating, and people should, I guess, keep an eye on. Um, I just wanted to express my opinion and my shock in how rapidly plants and trees have become sickly, and I will eventually have make more videos and to kind of update on what I see around my area. Thanks, bye.